Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ribhan Bada. I'm from Universitas Dianuswantoro. I want to present my article is impact of monetary policy and commodities market on Indonesia Composite Index. Background and problem. The movement of in the Indonesia Composite Index is greatly influenced by domestic factors, such as monetary policy through the rupiah exchange rate and benchmark interest rate. In the study used Indonesia overnight index average, as well as external factor in the form of global commodity price such as gold, crude oil, and coal. This issue is important because the ISSG is not only a barometer of the health of the national economy, but also reflect investor confidence, which is sensitive to global shocks, including the COVID-19 pandemic, energy transition, and geopolitical uncertainty. However, previous research results still show inconsistent findings. Some emphasize the dominance of domestic factor, while others highlight global commodity price. This gap underscores the need for a comprehensive study that integrates monetary variable and strategic commodities in explain the dynamic of the ISHG during the 2019 until 2023 period. Objective and methods. The study aims to analyze the effect of monetary policy represented by the rupiah exchange rate or JISDOR and Indonesia Overnight Index Average or Indonia, as well as global commodity price such as gold, crude oil, WTI, and Newcastle coal on the movement of the Indonesia Composite Index for the period 2019 until 2023. The method used is quantitative research with an explanatory research approach through multiple linear regression using FIS12. The data analyzed is mostly secondary data consisting of 16 observations obtained from IDX, Bank Indonesia, and investing.com. The research model tested the partial and simultaneous effect of independent variable on the IHSG with classical assumption test, t-test, f-test, and the coefficient of determination to assess the validity and strength of the model. Result and discussion. Key finding. The study found that the rupiah exchange rate had a significant negative effect on the IHSG, meaning that depreciating rupiah tends to depress stock market performance. Conversely, the Indonesia Overnight Index Average and crude oil WTI were found to have a significant positive effect, reflecting that strengthening of these two variable drive and increase in the ISSG, particularly through the financial and energy sector. Meanwhile, gold and coal price didn't show a significant effect on the ISSG movement, so their role as market determinant was relatively limited during the study period. The F-test results showed that the independent variables simultaneously affect the ISHG. Overall, the research model was able to explain 89.8% of the variation of the ISHG movement. Interpretation of result. This finding is in line with the efficient market hypothesis that the IHSG reflect macroeconomic information and global commodity price. The negative impact of this door support the business cycle theory as the depreciating of the rupiah puts pressure on corporate profitability and reduce investment interest. The positive impact of Indonesia on ISSG indicates a market anomaly in developing countries, which differ, which differ from the general prediction of the theory, but can be explained through the GAPM, where investors continue to view interest rate hikes as a sign of stability and higher return opportunities in the financial sector. The positive impact of oil price support the business cycle theory that rising energy price improved the outlook for the energy sector, while gold and coal are insignificant due to change in investor preference post-pandemic and the global energy transition. Implication of finding. Theoretical significance. Research findings support the efficient market hypothesis that movement in the Indonesia Composite Index reflect macroeconomic information and global commodity price. The finding reinforce the literature that exchange rate, interest rate, and oil price have a significant impact on the ISSG. The positive relationship between Indonesia and the ISSG provides a new perspective in the context of emerging market policy significance. The stability of the rupiah must be maintained because depreciating puts pressure on the ISSG. Interest rate can be a positive signal for the market, while the declining role of coal is in line with the direction of the renewable energy transition. Practical significance. Investors need to pay attention to exchange rate and oil price risks in their portfolio strategies. Companies are advised to use hedging to hedge foreign exchange and take advantage of opportunities in the energy sector. That's all my presentation. Thank you so much and see you.